Guys, nagbayad ng full ID.
Ay, hindi pa ako bayad.
Oh my God. Magkano ID nyo?
Secret! Dahil dyan, ito deserve natin gumala talaga.
Ay, wow. Wow, sinabay pa talaga.
Guys, sa Intramuros, ayun ba?
Ay! Oh!
Kasi nabasa ko dun na Intramuros was built in 2021. And also, it was the center of Manila during Spanish. So, I really want to see what it looks like.
Perfect talaga.
Perfect. Yeah. That is true. You know, all the gates, the forts, and the churches there. Seeing them in picture is one thing, but you know what? In real life, that would be amazing. Diba?
Tsaka tawag dito,
Instagrammable.
yung Fort Santiago, hindi lang siya basta fort. Naging kulungan din siya. Alam niyo yung idol ko talaga yun. Doon ako yung
No.
Hula niyo muna sino. Sige, ikaw. Sige, hula mo.
Hindi magaganyan ng Poki ako, hindi si Jose.
Totoo, si Jose Rizal Paragay.
Nakawasay niyo mo.
Tapos, bago siya mag-stay doon, di ba nag-i-stay nga siya doon? Di bago siya mag-stay doon, bago yung kamatayan. Doon niya inantay yung kamatayan. Para bang kaganon siya.
Ano talaga yun? Nakaganon siya sa ano.
Kaganon siya sa palag.
Tsaka guys, alam niyo yung Manila Cathedral? It's been destroyed and rebuilt so many times. Imagine nandun tayo sa harap nun. Ano feeling nun? Tapos andun si Cardo.
Ay, parang magbalak talaga eh.
Ayan na.
Wag na lang.
Hindi ba
Exit ka ha? Exit ka.
Tsaka guys, diba, like, yung iba yung feeling kapag talaga naglalakad na tayo sa Intramuros, diba? Kaysa binabasa lang natin siya.
Oo.
Pictures, ganun.
Imagine if we could magically do that.
Totoo. Feeling.
Whoa, whoa. Oh my God. Okay. What's that? Guys, we're here! Manila Cathedral, Fort Santiago, Manila history! And it felt like as if the book that we read just came alive!
Alam mo yung gates, the streets, parang talaga yung nasa book. This is incredible. We were walking through centuries of history.
Yay!
We're in Intramuros, aka the real throwback zone of Manila. Like this place is literally centuries old, but somehow still hits different. Let's start at the Ras Sulaiman Theater. It's an open-air theater, so yeah, imagine watching performances here with historic walls as your backdrop.
It's named after Ras Sulaiman, one of the OG Filipino leaders who stood his ground against the Spanish. So right away, you're already standing in a place that represents resistance and culture.
Nearby, you'll find references to Jose Rizal, our national hero, writer, reformist, and honestly, someone who uses words as his weapon. His presence here just reminds you how much history is packed into this one area. Then there's the White Cross Monument. At first glance, it looks simple, but it actually carries a heavy meaning. It's a reminder of the lives lost during wartime, especially during the Battle of Manila.
As you walk along the walls, you'll notice the small stone structures called guardhouse, or also known as garita. They may look tiny, but back then, they were super important. Spanish guards stayed there to keep watch over the entire city.
And speaking of vibes, the Spanish architecture here is on another level. Thick stone walls, detailed carvings, arched doorways. It's not just aesthetic, it was built for protection. Intramuros was basically a fortified city, designed to keep invaders out and maintain control inside.
Not everything here is light and aesthetic. Beneath all this beauty is a darker past, the Intramuros dungeons. These underground spaces were used as prison cells during the Spanish era. Dark, cramped, and honestly, kind of chilling when you think about the stories that happened there.
We're here at Fort Santiago. It is built in 1571 by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. It is the oldest fort in Intramuros.
And did you know that this Fort Santiago defend us in the foreign invasions? And later on, it became the Spanish houses and also became a prison for the patriots. So, sa paglalakad natin ngayon dito, parang hindi naman totoo yun. Like, parang ang ganda siya. Magandang destination na mag-history at saka nakikita yung beauty ng Intramuros.
Yes. Jose Rizal stayed here before his execution. Imagine walking this on footsteps on the stone.
Oh, and speaking of stone, can you see here the walls, the gates, and even the canyons? They are so well preserved that you can really feel the history.
Yes, but it's quiet, but nafe-feel mo na powerful talaga dito. You know, naalala nyo nung naglakad tayo sa dungeons kanina?
Yes.
The feeling was so heavy, right? Yeah.
Buti na nga lang nandito tayo, walang pop quizzes! Kundi bagsak!
And did you know the dungeon? It held hundreds of prisoners there. And some carves in the wall to show or the messages of hope, you know.
You know, actually the walls aren't just for defense. It actually symbolized the separation between Spanish authorities and local Filipinos outside the wall.
And also walking here makes you think that freedom was never free. Imagine so many life sacrifices.
Yeah, it's so nakakatakot in my part talaga.
Totoo lang
What you
tayo.
said is so deep. Yeah. Papasok ko dun sa may dungeon tapos, ang daming no?
Para bang napastam talaga sila.
Then, we move to one of the most iconic spots here, the Manila Cathedral. This place, grand, peaceful, and it has been rebuilt multiple times because of wars and natural disasters. But it's still standing.
Now, we're at Casa Manila, and this place is basically a glimpse into how rich Filipinos lived during the Spanish era.
The whole house is a replica of a colonial home, so everything you see, from the wooden floors to the detailed furniture, is inspired by that time. You've got high ceilings, big windows made of copy shells, and that classic old school vibe that's both aesthetic and practical.
Inside, this sala or living room is where guests were entertained. So of course, it's filled with elegant furniture. Then, there's the dining area. Long tables, complete setups. Because meals back then were more like social events.
The bedrooms are simple but spacious, and the kitchen shows how different daily life used to be, especially without modern appliances.
But beyond the design, Casa Manila also reflects the lifestyle and social status during the Spanish period. Comfort for the elite with a whole system behind it.
Next stop, Casa Manila. This isn't just a house. It's a reconstruction of Spanish colonial bahay na bato from the 19th century. Yes, and did you know that it represents how wealthy Filipino families are? And also, those ilustrados who lived during Spanish rule.
And also, yung pagkukombine nila ng architecture. Kasi nakikita nyo naman, ganito yun. Nakikita nyo naman yung pinaka-lower part or yung ground floor ng bahay nila is gawa sa bato. Then yung upper part or yung upper level is gawa na sa kahoy. Hindi lang siya sa pagiging aesthetic pagiging practical na. Kasi nga,
Like the kitchen.
yes, ganon. Like, tsaka, yung ganong architecture, nagpapatibay doon or nagpapatibay doon sa pundasyon ng bahay. Kasi nga, syempre, dito sa Pilipinas, we are red,
Sige, red ano? Red. Hindi mo tayo red, di ba? Ano tayo?
nasa red, na tayo, ring of fire.
Yeah.
At yung mga earthquake ay medyo active talaga doon.
Ano yung active na ano?
Active.
Kung nga rin ang earthquake.
Active yung mga earthquake dito sa Pilipinas. Kaya isa siya sa mga pundasyon dito sa Pilipinas.
Oh, and may sasabihin ako. And those sliding windows right there that you can see here, you know that there is a big top shelf, and they let light in it. And but they softened it. And as you may know, we have here lot of beautiful scenery that we have. So yes, we are proud. You know, are you proud?
Yes.
Yes, na yes naman.
Yes, for you.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yes, I agree with you. That is amazing. Yes, I really enjoyed it a lot. How about you, Dagis? Wait lang, look. Kasi ang dami kong natutunan dun eh. Parang na-cognitive overload.
Ay, wow.
Tsaka, you know, dami ka ba yun?
Waayo.
Di ba? Ang dami ka, Lena. Sumasakay siya.
Yun yung maganda rin doon kasi maraming afam. That means, maraming tourists, madaming nakaka-appreciate dun sa may historical, natin, sites.
Tama ka naman. Daming tourist, madaming you know. At natutuwa ko kasi, di ba, yung Intramuros, hindi lang natin siya nakita sa picture, sa books. Nakita na natin sa person. Yes. Like, mga best, I really enjoy it.
Oh,
Totoo ulit.